Hey, love bugs, it's Roslynn back at you one more again. I hope everybody is doing blessed, favorite, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. Turning subs, my grown, extended, beautiful family. Just thank you so much. Appreciate it as we're going through these crazy times of elevation and reflecting. I'm just sending the vibes back to you as you've been sending to me. So, with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings. Love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love a chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback of the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift, how it impacted your life and hit you towards a positive direction. If you feel the videos are very uplifting, informative, gives you good vibes or good inspiration you would love to share with the loved one, family, or friend, please go ahead and share, especially if it's with a fellow empath. They're going through trying times and need spiritual guidance. You just need confirmation and validation towards life path or even soul purposes. Please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give me a thumbs up, like, and also share on the social media favorites, wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. It is greatly appreciated. And I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. And the music that I'm listening to in the background is called Happiness Frequency. Serotonin, dopamine, endorphin release music, binaural beat meditation. And I will post that link in the description box below. And video I am doing today is Twin Flame 101. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. It's called Heyoka's Side Effects from Union of Past Lives. Beware of body caution. That is so true. I was sitting up here, y'all, I apologize. So many apologies. I don't like being negative. I really don't. But just being able to feel the energy, that heavy energy you get when you're just like drained. You are so drained. And I feel that amongst a lot of empaths right now because they've been running off of their strength. And it's getting to that point where, you're almost close to finishing whatever it is, whatever situation you're in right now. And it's been very overwhelming for me and a lot of other people. But all these different changes we're going through is like I was feeling universe like delivering messages when I was just speaking like that, and it really got me like that. I'm not that type of person that rants and want to raise hell and stuff like that. It's just I've always been that person. I never like bullies. I never care for nothing like that. And it's just darkness is it preys on triggers. It preys on depression, sadness, and stuff like that. They negative people, they bring that towards you as well. Everybody has a part to play. But while we're going through all these different things, like I've said a few weeks ago, that past lives are starting to merge together, and it's a powerful energy that's coming. A lot of empaths were talking about, I'm drained, don't get sleep. And that's another reason I could be cranky because I've been sleeping. I really haven't. 2 to 3 hours in the last few days. Like I had to go get different sleep aid for me to actually get some sleep. I got to sleep, but I couldn't get to sleep until 3 o'clock this morning. And I woke up like around 6. So, not having sleep because I'm going through all these physical changes, going through a lot of spiritual changes, a lot of emotions coming up. You might be triggered. It might cause you to be a little bit irritable. It can even mess with your digestive tract. Having tons of headaches, making me feel like I've been fighting or I got into a car accident, body is like toe up. Okay. And going through all those changes, but it's supposed to be, I keep hearing they're sending reinforcements. The devil don't play fair. He doesn't. You already know this from the end of beginning of time. He lied with Adam and Eve, try to say that God was lying and stuff like that in the Garden of Eden. He'll try to, they say the greatest trick that the devil ever pulled is to say he's never existed, and then poof, he's gone. It's not that type of, usual suspects type of situation. But it's like it's really putting us through these changes. But yeah, there was just like showing me all the past lives. It's like about 10 past lives to one empath. And I feel, and I'm seeing them all standing there. It was like all different forms and shapes and forms of you. And then I'm seeing them all whipping in together, but they can't come all at one time. Like if you were in your spiritual being self, you'll be able to take it, no problem. That's just like, spinach to Popeye the Sailor Man. But with you and your human side, oh no, that can probably make you spontaneously combust. So, all these different changes is making you go through. So you're not just feeling the heaviness from this life, the current one. You're feeling all those feelings from everything that you have ever went through. You might have past memories of stuff that it feels familiar, but it's different. It's foreign and it's familiar at the same time. You're like, wait a minute, I've seen this before. Or wait a minute, I did this before, but I don't know where I did it at. Certain places might feel familiar to you. You might be drawn to want to go somewhere, or you keep having these off the wall dreams where you keep going to the same place. I'm seeing a lot of that about y'all. As you learn more about your spiritual energy that you hold, more on your life. There's a lot of y'all that are connecting with me in that way. You're finding, you really want to understand your purpose. A lot of y'all are on your purpose and just trying to figure out, how do I, maintain this? How do I keep going? I'm drained. I'm tired. Yeah, it's like we got to take the bitter with the sweet, because, devil's going to be banking on that too. Point where your sleep habits are off, because they know if you're tired, they can mess with you and you too tired to even, catch it. If you were all energetic, you know, then you'll be able to be, oh, you're on it. But it's just like a lot of things, you're going through all these different changes. You might end up having extreme weight gain. You might even have extreme weight loss. Your appetite is going to be changing. Like I said, body digestive tract might be messed up. Solar plexus is about to be is being messed with. Um, a lot of that's going on. You know, um, I went outside today and it was just like I can feel everything. Like if you're a hypersensitive, it probably done turned up, it done cranked up a notch. Like, I told my daughter, I need you to go to Walmart for me. I can't do it. I cannot do it. No, not no. It's too much right now. It's way too much. So it's just like you're open to everything. You have to really make sure you're protecting yourself before you go out. Because right now it's like you're a big, like a walking pore. I don't want to say a sore because that sounds kind of nasty, but I'm just saying it's like when you have like a peel and you're, exfoliating or whatever. My mom always told me, anytime you get ready to take a bath or a shower, at least, and you got to go somewhere, at least let it be like 2 or 3 hours before you go, so your pores can, close up and stuff like that before you, go out in different, weather, because it's just like with you, doing that, your body is magnetic right now. You're going through all these changes, so everything's intensified. It's just like I mean, the way I'm looking at it, it's just the way universe describes stuff to me is like stuff they know I'll understand. Because I'm like, look, I understand. I'm really appreciating the things that you're guiding me towards, the messages, what you want to send, but dumbitdown.com so I can be able to relate to this. Because some of this stuff y'all talking, there's some Matrix Morpheus type talk, and I'm like, oh boy, I'm going through this, and they were like, oh, okay, with this movie, I'm like, oh, okay, I got it. All right, I got it. So it's all like that. I mean, it just makes me feel like all the changes we're going through. If you ever seen American Werewolf in Paris, American Werewolf in London, which I really like those movies with John Landis, pretty good. But it's like you being bit by a werewolf. You start having these crazy changes. You might want to be start barking at the moon and stuff like that, crazy stuff like that. You're going through these intense changes, and whatever type ailments or whatever that you had in prior lives is about to catch up with you right now. So it's just like universe really got us convinced that we got this. And you walking around. If anybody's been seeing my community post that I put up, it makes me think about Jack Nicholson talking about those. You're going through them different cycles, and you ain't done with the other one yet, and you're looking. With anybody know what Jack Nicholson looked like? He looked like he done fell off the rocker a couple of times. Like I can handle it. Like pray for me. But yes, like I said before, I do apologize that I don't make videos like that. But it's just like when I see all the stuff that I've been through, and universe, God, whatever, is allowing me to share my experiences with people, tell them what I've endured, tell them the things that I've been through, not to, be, oh, I'm sorry for her or nothing like that. No, It's not about that because I don't feel like I'm a victim of anything. I'm not going to even play that role. But it's just the fact is being able to know that I'm healing from that situation. That was very extreme because a lot of things I didn't tell y'all about me going through. Because that was, there's a lot of things I've healed from. And I say this, if it's not bringing any kind of growth to somebody, I'm not going to bring that up. And if I do, it's going to be as a positive, view of what I went through a traumatic trauma. And it's just like growing from that and being able to heal from that and dealing with so many different things on top of that, and then finding out the spiritual gifts I have on top of that. And it's just like about three or four are kicking in at one time, and you're going through grief, you're going through a shock, all these things at one time. I was just like, God must be very confident in me because I'm surprised. I felt like a couple of screws was loose when I had to deal with all that at one time, and dealing with a rage, dealing with sadness, dealing with, I can't believe this happened to me, going to, I can't believe you did this to me. All these different things was going on at one time. And just being able to see, and feel what people are going through. Like I always tell people, when you don't feel comfortable with it, voicing the things that you're trying to deal with, the things you're trying to seek understanding and peace about, things you're trying to heal and part ways from. And I tell people, I'll help out as much as I can. You know, it's a blessing as well as a curse for me going through what I feel, what I experienced from my childhood all the way until adulthood. The curse is, when you're able to feel everybody's sadness, everybody's desperation of wanting to, get up that ladder of peace and understanding. That's the reason I always tell people I really don't feel like, even though it personally happened to me, it wasn't about me. It was about people that is coming into connection with me, for me to be able to, you can tell me what you're going through, and it's always confidential. I help out as much as I can, tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. I've been in that level where I didn't want to feel that pain no more. And I wanted to end my life a few times. But there's a reason why we're all still here. There's a reason why they feel that you can succeed, you can grow. This is like we're molding ourselves into evolutionary Heyoka empaths. Empaths is already, up there. But when you're adding evolution to that, that's a whole lot. You really have to go through some things. You really, I mean, they want you to be able to be, it's like raw and uncut that you're going to have to experience. You're going to have to see, you're going to have to learn, you know, and then you're going to be carrying this for the next generation on top of healing stuff that has been going on for many millions of years. Like they've been passing the chalice of trauma down every family bloodline. And you have to be that one to set an example for everybody that was behind you and the ones that are coming before you, so they don't have to go and catch that fate like that. So it is just being able to do videos like this is such a blessing to me. I never want nobody to feel like I'm disrespecting them, talking down to them. I just don't like people wanting to end their life. That is not a solution for anybody. I've tried that and I'll never do that again, because that was me being selfish, me not being able to, it's not being selfish like you're being hateful, but a lot of times we want to end our lives because we don't want to feel that pain anymore. We don't want to endure that feeling no more of that situation that you've been through. Nobody wants to feel that, but it's just when you're not giving yourself that chance to heal. I mean, it's like in the last year and a half, I've had people close to me commit suicide, very close to me. I don't speak on it because that's a lot to deal with. And it's just being able, and it makes me feel like I'm in World War Z with Brad Pitt, all this epidemic of depression running around, and the devil just got having people coming at you in cracks and crevices from every direction, every angle. And they invade more when you're asleep, because they know they can't really, they have to be quick draw McGraw when they get you when you woke, but they know it's easier to get you in your sleeping realm, because you're not really, you coherent, but you're there, but you're not coherent in that way. So it's just like all these things are coming in to where your past lives are being pushed into you. So that's why you're getting this drain. That's why it's like you're having all these body ailments. You might feel nauseous. You might have flu symptoms. All these different things. Victor and Victor Otto and Aaron Dodry, they all been talking about this. So, but I don't think that they've been saying the stuff I've been saying. Because if I hear anything from them, I always make sure I give them credit where credit's due. I won't be trying to sit up here and get no information and lie and say it's mine. I'm not going to do that because they were influence on me and my life about the things that I want to do to help people. We all got this platform. We got doctors that's trying to find a cure for things. We got nurses that's trying to help aid the sick. You got all these different people that's bringing food and shelter towards people because they're struggling right now. And we don't even want to get about the government and all that stuff they're doing with the wall. I ain't got time for all that. That's way too much. I don't even want to touch government. I don't deal with government. But all these different things are going up where we need to wake up. My grandmother used to always say, we're all living in our last day. We are. God and union and all this stuff had to place a reset button, push it. That's why we're having all these natural disasters and weird different seasons. People are getting wiped out in different terrorist attack, bombings. Too much evil to wipe it out. I forgot it was like when I forgot what they said that is. They're like, you know, cutting down population basically. Just like, when things went on in Louisiana and people knew about that levee about to break. They know they had a whole bunch of people, and that's my folks right there, you know, and going all through that. They knew what was going on. They didn't give these people no warning or anything. They let that mess pop because they were overpopulated. The important people, they would have got the heck out of there. And these folks are still probably sitting around in FEMA trailers. Didn't even know that was part of my family background until I started knowing all this stuff about my background. So it's just like you have to really be prepared when you see that we're about to be molded into evolution. Don't think this is going to be a walk in the park. They're telling you to roll the sleeves up. Your hands going to get dirty. Everybody feeling this shift. You're going through rapid emotions. You don't know whether you're coming, you're going, you're saying, you're crazy. You left, you're right. You might be a little gassy on top of that. All that. You're going through all these different things, but it's just like I said, these past lives are helping you being reinforced. It's like basically like a Megatron of empaths, and seeing all that, it looked like Godzilla coming at me. I'm like, oh Jesus. But yes, that's the things that we're having to go through. These are the different body cautions you have to be prepared for, you know, and just to know this, that's the good thing. And that's the good thing. So I'm able to see, but now what's the bad thing? So, being able to feel that, and I'm just hearing whispers in my head, and I'm just like, okay, calm thyself. Trigger, emotional trigger. Don't want to do that. So I do apologize, y'all. But, I speak my truth. I'm kind of bold with that. And I think that's the reason why God set up here, because I already see him and my dad just like, oh, jeez. Okay, well, it was like, well, she said what she had to say. But yes, pay attention. You're going through all these different, elements with your body. You might be, sick and just getting over the flu, or you even taking flu type medication, and it's just like adding a band-aid to a broken leg. It's not going to work because this is a spiritual flu. You can't take cough medicine. Robitussin won't cure that. So, but I would love to give a post notification shout out to Miss Stephanie Simmons. Much love to you. Um, and welcome to the family. I hope, everybody who has not subscribed, please subscribe, hit the bell, share, give me a thumbs up. Know that you are truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved, and knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. And I hope and pray that you have a good Thanksgiving. Say kind words to some people. A lot of people are without, family right now. If you know some people that that's going to be by themselves, invite them over. It's just like between Christmas and Thanksgiving, it's kind of like a somber moment for me. But I said this way, with everything going on, I'm gonna try to focus on the positive and not focus on the negative, because I know it's not going to always be this way. You know, I still have communication, open line spiritual communication with my loved ones. So that's always a plus. So, but I hope y'all have a beautiful Thanksgiving. I'm going to go ahead and do a few more videos. But I did want to apologize because I'm usually not like that. Y'all already know, I say what I say, but then I do a little jokes too. But you also got to be serious as well. Us Heyokas, we built up like that. So, know that you were truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved, and knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. And I will see you on my next video. Peace and be wild.